What's up, everyone? It's your favorite cartoon reviewer here again, Dr. MLP Brony Anime Fan 3000, back with another cartoon rant. So today, everyone, I'm pissed. I am angrier than I've ever been in like the past 7 days because I have found one of the worst cartoons I have ever seen on the face of the earth. Like, nothing more important on earth is happening right now than this cartoon. Okay, so I want you all to take a look at this. I want you all to take a look at this programming right here. This is Dr. Anime Brony Furry Fan 8000 here with a special report. I had to drop everything once I saw this. I was making waffles, I was making scrambled eggs, that stuff's burning on the stove right now because I had to drop everything and just make this rant for you guys right here because this is just urgent news. Everyone needs to hear about this, okay? So, the topic of today's video is the Teletubbies reboot. I mean, why would you reboot the Teletubbies? One of the most quintessential, just Emmy award-winning programs for children and adults. And a lot of people at school make fun of me for watching children's cartoons, but little do they know that they're all actually idiots, and these cartoons are extremely deep cinematic masterpieces meant for adults. So, okay, let's review the new Teletubbies reboot, which, oh my god, why does this even exist? I can't even right now. Oh my gosh, why do I even bother? Oh my gosh, the Teletubbies reboot. Alright, so let's just get it in. Okay, so we got the first of all, they completely ripped off and rehashed the original. Like, at least have some originality. This is the exact same opening as the original Teletubbies. You got the... Okay, first of all, they ruined the baby. They ruined the baby. The baby's supposed to be... Like, clearly, the art style of this new show is completely god-awful. Oh, the art style. Oh, the art style. I mean, like, look at how good the original looks. Like, you got the border of the sun is clearly defined between, like, the corona of the sun and, like, the solar winds, I guess. But here with the reboot, you can't even tell. And, like, who is this ugly ass baby face here? Why would they pick this baby actor? Like, this hurts me to look at. And I know, I guess you could kind of argue that that's a bit ingenious because it's teaching kids not to look at the sun. But it's like, I mean, they couldn't have picked a better actor for the sun. I mean, just look at this. This actor is completely god-awful compared to the original, who delivers an Oscar-worthy performance as the sun. I mean, you can't be serious with this reboot. They're trying to show this stuff to kids. It's ridiculous. All right, and then he looks down and just look at the art style. Oh my god, the art style. It's like this disgusting CGI blend with real elements. Like, what is it? The first one, they just went to like an old World War II bunker and painted it green, and then they shot this shit, and it looks great. It looks great. Why would anyone want to change this formula? Why would you not want to stray from this? At least if you're going to reboot the series, use this beautifully designed original set. And it's like, oh, look at that. It doesn't even... It's missing the windmill. How can you make the Teletubbies intro without the windmill? The windmill is the most important part of the Teletubbies. It's what gives them their powers to transcend dimensions. You can't have the intro of the Teletubbies without the windmill. Oh, look at that. Look at that. They completely fucked up the order. They fucked up the order of the Teletubbies. Okay, everyone knows... Oh, wait, shit, I gotta research the fucking Teletubbies. Which one's the blue one? All right. So let's look at how much they completely ruined this intro. All right. So Tinky Winky, the blue one, Tinky Winky comes out first. Everyone, all right. At least they're right until that point. But Dipsy comes out second. No. That's completely wrong. Everyone knows. Okay. Everyone knows friggin' Lala is supposed to come out second, but the reboot can't even get that right. They can't even get the order of the Teletubbies right. So Dipsy comes out second, and then Lala, and then Lala. No, okay, at least Poe comes out last, so they did get that right at least. Way to completely copy the original. God, can this show be original for 1 second? Oh, and look at the disgusting 2D animated intro title compared to the groundbreaking 3D balloon text of the original. And once again, the windmill is completely missing. I mean, we've just watched the intro so far, and I've ranted about this for 8 minutes, and you can't be serious with this shit. This show is so infuriating. How can they even broadcast this on television? Another thing I have to mention about the art style, the horrific art style, is why did they make this 16 by 9? Who wanted the aspect ratio to be 16 by 9? It looks perfectly fine in the original. Perfectly fine, the 4 by 3 aspect ratio of the original. But these idiot producers of the Teletubbies reboot, they couldn't even make it 4 by 3 like it was in my childhood when it was perfect. They had a perfect formula and they messed it up. And they need to pay for this. They need to pay. They must pay for their sins against me. I am personally insulted by the Teletubbies intro. Oh, and finally, a minute and 42 seconds in to the new Teletubbies, they show the windmill. The windmill is instrumental. How can you not show the windmill until later? Are they relegating the windmill to a minor character? How can they even do this to me? The windmill is the most important part of the fucking Teletubbies, and you're gonna relegate it to a minor character. What they messed up? Okay, look at this. They mess up the PA system, the Orwellian PA system. They messed it up. It's supposed to have 11 dimples, as clearly demonstrated by the original. 11 dimples right there, and the stupid idiots who made the show. There's only 10 dimples. There's only 10 dimples on the PA system. Like, how could this lack of attention to detail go over everyone's head? It astounds me. 10 dimples? Are you kidding me? And also, I'm not lying, the art style of the show. Look how few flowers there are. I mean, this is like looking at Shrek's. This is like looking at Shrek's acne-ridden back right now. Where are the flowers? You gotta balance up the greens. Like, why is the screen so green right now? It's repulsing me. It makes me want to vomit in a trash can right now. All this green, you gotta balance out the colors by putting flowers on the set. But, I guess flowers are too hard to render in this disgusting CG. The art style, God. The art style, it's just the worst. The art style. Alright, what else is there to talk about in the show? I mean, the footage speaks for itself, folks. Just look how bad this is. Just look at, they completely mischaracterized the characters too, okay? So it's like, Poe is supposed to be the small, and he's supposed to get shit on by all the others. The others shit on Poe, but it's supposed to teach kids a valuable lesson about bullying. But yeah, it's like, so I was bullied a lot in school, but because I watched the Teletubbies, I knew how to prevent it. And kids today aren't going to know that, because the character Poe is completely mischaracterized. It's like, how can you not show Poe being just shit on by all the rest of the characters? That's completely ridiculous. You're basically just making every character completely bland, and what's the point of that? Like, children watch TV shows to empathize with the characters and follow them through a coherent plot. Why are you ruining these characters that we loved as a kid? And you're physically insulting me right now. You're physically attacking me, because when I watch this show, I feel physically ill, and I just want you all to know like anyone behind the show, that you have just ruined my day for having to sit through this and watch this content. It's just disgusting. Oh, and now Poe is leading. So you completely... So not only have you marginalized all these characters into just completely bland cutouts of the original, incredibly complex and dynamic Teletubbies, you make Poe the leader. You've completely wrapped everything around. So like, did these people even watch the original Teletubbies? Alright, so they completely fucked up the design of the windmill, okay? So the original windmill is supposed to be this four-pronged wind turbine system, and this one is just the windmill in the rebuild is just like it's like this pinwheel design. Like, what were they thinking? Okay? Why would you mess up the windmill? The most important character is the windmill, and maybe the sun baby, but they completely messed this up, and the art style, and the characters. It's just atrocious. Oh, look at this. This is the worst. This is the worst thing they could have possibly done. They made the windmill sparkles green. Everyone knows the Teletubbies windmill sparkles are supposed to be red, okay? They're supposed to be like pinkish light red. That's what gives them the power. It's because it's red. It's because Poe's color is red, and Poe is the most important character because he's the character that gets bullied by all the rest of them. And so it's like it's showing that we're supposed to empathize with Poe. That's a very important detail that they just tossed aside for this reboot, and they made it green. Why are the windmill sparkles green? Why are the windmill sparkles green? You made it the color of Dipsy, the brown Teletubby? Is this some sort of affirmative action, social justice nonsense? Of course you make the windmill sparkles green, okay? You help out the dark-skinned one. Like, why would this even need to be a thing? They've completely mischaracterized these characters, and they're trying to mess with the windmill sparkle formula, and they're just completely missing the subtext, the brilliant subtext of the original series. And okay, so let's talk about the real world version of the Teletubbies, okay? Because in the original they do these brilliant, these seamless transitions into reality, and they show like a kid playing with these really awesome toys that are really fun. So it's like, look in the original one, they have this nice little farm place, and it's like really chill, and it's like oh my god, toy horses, those are awesome. Look at this. You can like race the horses, and it's like, oh look, I'm running a farm, but it's not, because it's in my imagination. And imagination is like the most powerful thing. But yeah, it's like super chill. It's, ooh, I got farm. There's like lambs and sheep, and it's like I got the tractor, the complete set. But it's like, hell yeah, give me those awesome toys. I want to play. But in the new Teletubbies, in the Teletubbies reboot, they completely messed this up. Again, as usual, like, why am I not surprised at this point? How could a show possibly be this incompetent? They mess up the kitty kid playtime in the bedroom formula. So now you got this kid in a wheelchair. Like, I don't want to learn about kids in wheelchairs. Like, that just makes me sad. I just want to play with toys on a farm. And it's like, You're putting look, this is terrifying. He's in a wheelchair. Why is he even in this precarious predicament in the first place? Like, this is teaching kids to just not fear high places. High places are terrifying. I don't want to be in a high place. This kid's in a wheelchair. Is it because he fell off a high place in the first place? Why is he even here? I want to go back to the little girl in the yellow shirts room and play with friggin' farm animal toys. I don't want to go to this horrifying... It's horrifying. It's horrifying. Why would they think this was appropriate to show to children? And I don't know, from an adult perspective, it's completely unentertaining. Like with the horses, they're horses, man. It's like, have you ever seen a horse in real life? they're all over my favorite show, My Little Pony: Friendship is Magic. But have you ever just seen a horse in real life? It's a majestic creature, okay? And she had like 3 horse toys. But what the reboot can't get right is that no kid wants to go up to a high place and like nobody cares about that shit, okay? Everyone wants to play with farm animal toys, but who the heck wants to go up to a horrifying place where you might fall and just kill yourself by hitting the ground too hard? You know, and a blatant Windows product placement here. Like, how can you be... Like, I remember when cartoons were just cartoons, you know? And you could just watch them without having a freaking Windows ad play on your screen every 10 seconds. Teletubbies you gotta integrate Windows to kid and Windows Phone and play Minecraft. Jesus Christ. This is some of the worst content I've ever seen. And I think it should just be taken off the air entirely because I don't like it. Like, to hell with all the kids who like it. Like, they're idiots, okay? This is the worst piece of programming I've ever witnessed. And we should riot in the streets. And we should just, like, we should go to Congress. We should go to Congress in whatever country you're in. Like, just go to your congressman, go to your government, and just throw stones at them or something. I don't know, like, yell at them. Get like a megaphone and like try to scream at them. Maybe they can hear you. And try to take this stuff off the air. Like, this is completely disgusting. Why would they allow this to air on television? They took a great series in the Teletubbies and they completely ruined it. And I think that's just unacceptable. So yeah. Thanks for watching this cartoon rant. Make sure to subscribe and like this video. And donate to me on Patreon for the Patreon rewards. Next week, I'm going to be reviewing Bugs Bunny and talk about the problems with Bugs Bunny and how it's like one of the worst cartoons of all time, and I don't like it, and it's not as good as My Little Pony. So, yeah, thanks for watching, and make sure to like and subscribe. This has been Anime Gamer Brony Furry 3000 signing out here with another important cartoon news update that's also my opinion, but it's actually fact. That's not my opinion. So yeah, make sure to subscribe to me, and I will catch you guys on the flippy flip. So goodbye.